Hey fam, what's going on? I finally got my Zokop portable washer spinner. This is not like a regular washing machine, kind of, sort of, but it's more for RVs, it's more for dorms and just smaller areas. If you're living alone by yourself, it's very small, as you can see. It has a little handle right here on the side. You can simply pick it up. It's very lightweight. You attach a hose right here and you can connect it to the shower head. Connect it to your water, but it doesn't seem to fit any of the faucets in my house. So what I've seen from research is that people usually go buy one, or they use their shower head and just put their shower head in here and load it up with water. So here we have some settings. This is the washer. It goes up to 15 minutes. This is the drain, and you can also wash standard, or if you want to wash softly, you don't want your clothes to swish too hard. I keep it on standard so far because I just got it. And this is the timer for the spin dryer. And this is also a water outlet as well. So let me show you how it looks. I already put some clothes in there. Not a lot of clothes can fit in here. If you have like a huge family, I'm not sure that this would really work for you, but you can. So far I put 6 shirts in here and 2 pair of pants, and those were jogging pants, and that my jogging pants are pretty thin, so that seems to work for me. Now that's the washer. Oh, and in the washer, you want to make sure you see that little slot back there. You want to make sure that you do not fill to that slot. So I try to stay very far away from that slot, because then you have water going on to the other side, and it's just too much water. So make sure you stay low. And this really didn't come with instructions. It was like China instructions. So it's you get what you get, you guys. But it was a lot of great reviews on it. So I went on ahead and got it because my laundromat burnt up during the pandemic, and there's only one washer in this building and one dryer. And I just really get tired of waiting. So here is the spin dryer, and it has an extra safety measure, but this is a little thing, it comes out. Now the spin dryer only does about half the amount that the washer does. So you can only put half of the amount in the spin dryer because it's much smaller. All it does is just spin all the water out your clothes and kind of suck it out. But I am going to tell you, this thing is so amazing. Like my clothes, I couldn't believe it because I thought my clothes would be pretty damp when they came out of here. They absolutely are not. I absolutely love it. Like my clothes are dry in like 5 minutes. That's how dry they are when they come out of here. At least 10 minutes. So this goes on in here. And it is to help your clothes balance. If your clothes don't balance, this thing will shake like crazy. So you want to make sure this is in here and your clothes is balanced, and you press it down. Then you want to make sure that you close this, because if you don't lower this, you can't close this. It'll be stuck. So make sure you lower that and then close the top. So you want to make sure that when you put this water in here, that you are not on drain, or all your water will run back onto the floor. So this is currently, I've used this in my tub, but my daughter is in my shower, and I was washing today, so she wanted to take a shower. So I took it out the tub, and I am here on the back porch. So I'm going to put the timer on. And I want you to pay attention because this thing barely has any noise. Won't really mess with your neighbors. Like if you're in an apartment building and you're upstairs and the neighbors are downstairs, you don't have to worry because it's barely any noise at all. Now it's not totally silent, but it's barely any noise at all. So I'm going to turn it on so you can hear. Oh, I guess it would help if I use some soap, huh? You cannot add a lot of soap either, so I think I put a little bit in there, so I'll just add a little bit more. And it kind of do like a pre-wash, and then it like really goes. I love this thing. So as you can see, it's really, really quiet. So I'm going to close that. And then I am going to turn on the dryer. Now you can see the dryer makes like a little nagging, clicking type of sound, but it's really, really low. It sounds really fine to me. It really sounds like this is kind of just shaking. But it's really, really, really low. And you can't open the dryer while drying. But I love that it has this safety on it for your kids. Let me close that back so it can dry. But I do love that it has the safety on it for children. It's great if you have a baby and maybe you don't want to wash your baby clothes in the same clothes as yours. It's really, really good for that, because I know some people like to use different detergents. Maybe your baby has allergies or something like that or whatever, and you don't want to use the same detergent or the same washing machine as yours. Next, the cord wraps up back here. There's little hooks back there where the cord wraps up. And right here, you can see that the hose hooks up right here and it comes right off. And you can take it down and just hook this on your tub and let the water run out. And, you know, this is, you just toss this in the sink and let the water run out. Or in the tub. Some people put these on the countertops and let the water run in their sink. And some people just sit it in the tub because it's not directly on the floor, on the tub floor. It is actually, this actually sits up pretty high because it has feet. So I just want to come on and show you guys that maybe if you are interested in getting a portable washer spinner. And remember, this thing does not dry your clothes. It's a spinner. It spins and suctions all of the water out of the clothes. Your clothes will still be pretty damp. So that's another reason why I like to do it in the tub, is because once my clothes come out of here and I drain the water out, I could just wring them out just a little bit more, and then I'll toss them in here. And my clothes are dry in 10 minutes. Like the clothes that I washed 15 minutes ago are now dry. So I am totally loving this thing. I am actually walking through my house just finding stuff to wash. Now, the downside is you can't wash a lot of big flurry towels, and you cannot wash a blanket in here. You'll still have to go to the laundromat for blankets and rugs and things like that. You can fit a few towels in here, but not many. I would probably believe it would be like maybe 4 big towels. But depending on how they are, once they become wet and the weight of them, you don't want to risk trying to put too much in there because you don't want to mess up the motor or anything. You want to make sure that that your machine is working to the best of its ability as long as possible. These things are really, really cheap, so you don't want it to, it will break soon. But from what I've seen, a lot of people actually had this one for over a year, so that is good for me. Actually, if it worked 6 months, I have gotten my laundromat money back, probably triple. So I think it's a really, really great investment. Another thing that I did notice was when you wash with cotton, there is a lot of lint. You will have a lot of lint. And I haven't yet found where to remove the lint trap from. I looked all over this thing, so it doesn't have, I can't seem to find how to remove the lint trap. So I'll probably have to Google a little bit more, research a little bit more, because there's not a lot of video out on this particular one. But after I do this load, I will make sure that I research really, really well, which I thought I tried. And if not, I will make sure that I check the back of this probably every couple of weeks, because it does have a screw off back at the bottom. So I'll make sure I check that every couple of weeks for lint to make sure it's not a build up, because lint can make your machine go out. And what else did I notice? The other thing that I noticed is the timer is only 5 minutes. So I do that twice, but I have clothes in here that is washing, so it don't make a difference. But I at least turn the timer on like 2 or 3 times while there's clothes washing in here. But they are really, really dry. I probably can open this up and show you, since it already went once. Yeah, this is pretty much dry. Dry. Like, I can actually, how people go outside and their clothes get a little damp? That's how your clothes come out of here. If you're from the hood, you know about going outside with your clothes a little damp. So, this is how these are. These are my masks, and these are like completely dry. My shirt is pretty dry too, so it's really no need to start that over. I'm just going to hang those up. And I just wanted to show you that, you guys. And this was I think this was like maybe $152, but I did buy what is it? An extended warranty, a 4-year warranty. So that upped up the price a little bit, but this was really, really cheap, and I got it from Walmart. And because I joined, they have a free 30-day joining thing. So I've been ordering stuff from them like crazy, because I get like 30 days of free delivery. So think about that as well. All right, you guys, if there's anything else you'd like to know about my Zokop, make sure you leave it in the comments, and I will gladly answer anything else for you. Bye-bye.